What's up, nerds? Before we get into the video, I'd just like to say thank you to the sponsor, Sunborn Games, for allowing us time to check out Girls Frontline to Exilium, and more specifically, the Escape from Cyborg event that is happening throughout May. Be sure to check out the video as we kind of dive into the specifics of this event and what we experienced playing an early build of it, along with being able to check out and play as some of the event characters. And yeah, I definitely took advantage of this opportunity by... Girls Frontline 2 Exilium is still in its early ages. I've actually been playing since its launch in the West earlier this year, closer to December. Been playing through some of the events. I think the technical nature of the game... who am I kidding? It was the characters. Yep. And you know what? Thanks to the developer for taking a chance and collaborating with us so that we can have the time and the capacity to deliver these types of deep dives and overviews of the games that maybe normally won't fit into our coverage. So I hope that you like the video and tell me what you think about the game. I know a few of you are playing Girls Frontline 2 Exilium right now, but maybe we can get some more people in and get some conversations going and kind of maybe even deliver feedback to the developers to make the game even better. We have a great opportunity with these sponsorships, so thanks so much and enjoy the video. For those who don't know, Girls Frontline 2 Exilium is a 3D strategy RPG available now on PC, iOS, and Android. Being the sequel to the original Girls Frontline, this game trades the sprite-based battles for fully rendered 3D environments and character models, which I'm sure fans appreciate. This shift does actually expand past cosmetics, as the game deepens its mechanics utilizing tactical unit placement and involved character growth systems. Gameplay involves players commanding a squad of T-Dolls and guiding them through a fractured post-collapsed world, eventually uncovering the threads of conflict between emerging factions. It's strategy heavy, but backed by a strong narrative which gives every mission a bit more weight. From a visual standpoint, this game probably fits right in with the interests of this community, but I'll admit that it was the initial reason I picked it up when it launched in the West earlier this year. I believe it's the combination of physically based rendering and non-photolistic rendering that gives it a distinct aesthetic, as it mixes stylized anime characters with surprising realistic materials. And I don't really know how it started, but I'm here for the trend of charming anime girls utilizing insane artillery. The textures in this game have depth, lighting behaves naturally, and there's noticeably polish on the environmental details. The characters stand out even further thanks to the contrast between their over-the-top designs against a raging battlefield, and while many are here for the characters and narrative, quality has also been brought to these more involved stages. But that's not to say that character interaction takes a dip, because in Girls Frontline 2 Exilium, it plays a meaningful role in how players connect with the game's world and its units. For starters, the Refitting Room and Dormitory are fully 3D interactive spaces that let you view, dress, and upgrade your dolls. Through gameplay, you can unlock animations for the dolls, and the players can freely rotate the camera to check in on the team. This game also has an affinity system where you can unlock custom dialogue and voice lines with the girls, and honestly, it is pretty sweet. But once you've built that relationship up far enough, you can actually enter in a covenant with one of the characters as a symbolic system. I'm still waiting for a character to pull me away from Swomi, but right now, she has my heart. Combat when not playing on auto leans into some tactical thinking. Terrain plays a big role here where getting behind cover affects how much damage you take, and the line of sight determines who you can hit. And certain maps include teleporters and destructible crates to shift the flow mid-match. Dolls and enemies also interact through weapon type and elemental phase counters. If you build up a complementing team, these layered mechanics reward smart positioning and team composition over brute force. You can also ramp up the speed or let auto mode handle things, but speaking from experience, if you want to clear some of the higher difficulties or event challenges, you're gonna have to turn auto mode off, which I think is a good thing. Customization in Girls Frontline 2 Exilium expands beyond simple cosmetic changes. Weapons come in all categories, from SMG to melee blades, and each one is fully modeled in 3D. You can swap out attachments, change skins, and even collaborate special stats. Further, the new extreme calibration feature lets you use those chips to push the stats even higher. There's also a weapon gallery where you can show off your builds or just admire your collection. If you're the type that likes tinkering with loadouts, the system has plenty to explore. But guys, now that that's all out of the way, let's get into the centerpiece of this event: Escape from Cyborg. This event drops new limited-time mission packs with rewards. Characters Vector and Dushevnaya headline the targeted procurement banner. And for those who don't know, Vector is part of Hyde 404 Team B, and is actually a pretty good support unit for burn-type teams, and also deals impressive single-target damage. Simply put, for these limited trials, Vector became a must-pull for me, and I actually incorporated her into a few other of my strategies. Her new elite weapon, Banshee's Whisper, overhauls her loadout with a deadly SMG designed with high burst potential. Dushevnaya joins the banner pool too, offering additional strategic options for team builds. Players can also earn the Molotov Bunny outfit for Vector by completing event achievement tasks. I should also mention that Kolfin fans aren't left out of this either. The limited time event Unspoken Feelings lets players unlock Kolfin's Silent Heart for free, which I quickly jumped on. Meanwhile, the Parabellum login campaign rewards consistent players with a haul of collapsed pieces and upgrade materials. I'll add that the collapsed pieces can be exchanged for pulls on both standard and limited banners, so gathering them during the event is definitely worth the effort. This patch also brings a serious batch of other updates. The achievement system adds over 200 objectives, rewarding cosmetics, access permissions for gacha pulls, basic info cores, collectible enemy models for your curio display, and other enhancements. Alongside this, the accessory function also debuts with Vector's outfit, allowing players to swap in tactical and school theme accessories. And yes, I can confirm there are cat ears. You can pick up accessory sets individually or grab them bundled in a discounted classic gift box while the event is active. The extreme calibration system also rolls out, letting players upgrade weapon attachments to perfection with new targeted calibration chips. Plus, with the regular updates to this artist's gold farming, enhancing gear is pretty smooth now. There's also daily login bonuses, Parabellum sign-ins, achievement rewards, and event drops all stacking together. So to the developers' credit, they're definitely adding enough to keep us invested. I should also add that this update is also a good opportunity for longtime players and newcomers to find a place in the ongoing story. The Escape from Cyborg event showcases what Exilium is building towards with layered strategy and quality of life systems. Regular updates and global feedback integration keep this game fun to return to. The new dolls and customization systems show that the developers are playing true to their strengths. So if you want to check this game out, and you probably should, hit the link in the description to download Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. The Escape from Cyborg event is live now, offering free rewards like Kolfin's Silent Heart outfit, Vector's Molotov Bunny outfit, and Parabellum login bonuses. Make sure to redeem the code LABORDAY before May 31st, 2025 for extra holiday rewards. That's Labor Day. It's free stuff. Do it. Girls Frontline 2 Exilium is available on PC, iOS, and Android. Be sure to follow their socials for updates and drop a comment below to let us know which dolls you'll be adding to your squad. And thanks for watching and sticking with Noisy Pixel for your gaming coverage. See you in the comments.
Noisy Pixel.